everything's terrible and I'm not okay. Maybe everything is terrible and I'm not okay.
This video is brought to you by the Mill and Belinda Gates Foundation.
My appointment is at 4:27 and I'm kind of freaking out. I think it's like 3:30, 3:40 right now. We chose the time 4:27 because it seemed the most auspicious of all of the times. Hello, it is me from the future. Somehow, I'm not sure how, I ended up losing the SD card with the beginning part of this video. Basically everything that explains the context of this video is gone. I'm gonna reenact what I said back then. This is acting, yay. Oh my god, I'm so afraid of getting the vaccine. Oh no. I know that it shouldn't be scary. I know that it shouldn't be scary. I hate the idea of fluids going into my blood. That's so disgusting. Ew, that's so gross. Ugh. Back when I took biology class in high school, I was so afraid of the lymphatic system. I couldn't even hold a pencil when I thought about blood, so how am I supposed to get injected with a needle that will leave a big hole in my arm? And I'm also afraid that I will die. I will go into anaphylactic shock. Every time I go on a plane and I eat peanuts, I'm worried that I will have suddenly developed a peanut allergy. And then I panic and I think that the panic attack is me having an allergic reaction to the peanuts, but it's not. Oh no, what will I do? Let's see, what else? I'm just so scared, but Mom and Dad have said that they will buy me a dress if I get vaccinated, so I guess that's worth all of the pain and the suffering and the blood. There's not that much else to say. That's generally the gist of it. And like, what if my heart stops spontaneously? I know that's not a side effect, but what if I am the one person who has that side effect and no one ever has had that side effect, but I'm the first one? It would happen to me. That's really scary. I really shouldn't have thought about that too much, but I did. And now I don't know what to do. I know that generally the consensus scientifically is that it's a safe vaccine. That doesn't stop me from freaking out about it. I trust in the scientific community and, you know, whatever, but yeah, on the bright side, if I don't die, I will have the freedoms of a vaccinated person, which is exciting. Yeah, my parents are at a restaurant right now. As soon as they come back, I know that it's nearly time, and that's a terrifying thought. Let's check the weather. So I've noticed that the first step to doing anything that you really don't want to do is to put on your shoes. And first I have to find out if I need to put on socks or tights. Evidently it is 70 degrees, so you could wear tights or you could not. I brought my whole family for moral support.
You make the news.
Well, that's not what I want to be famous for.
We post your last vlog and probably get lots of views. A million view video.
Pre-vaccination anxiety symptom. I have a really terrible taste in my mouth, and my mouth is really dry. I just don't. Just identified what the feeling I'm having is, and it's the same feeling I get before going on a date. Yeah, I have a date with Moderna. What am I supposed to do?
Nothing. It's just B-roll.
Okay.
Different that I haven't had before. How do you feel about this?
I feel happy about it.
Great.
It hurt.
How did it go?
I look like shit.
Do you want to put on your lipstick?
I can't because I can't move my arm anymore.
Yeah, you can. You just moved it to wipe your tears.
But I feel like I can't feel it anymore.
I think you can.
I feel like I don't know what it feels like to happen now.
Move it for the camera.
I can't.
There, you moved it.
No.
It's the good vlog.
It's not. It's embarrassing. The lady was nice though. I didn't tell her I was afraid of getting shots, and then afterwards I started to cry a little bit and she was like, oh no. But then I stood up and then I stopped being able to breathe.
But you're breathing, you're talking.
Yeah,
You didn't have an allergic reaction.
that we know of. Why do I look so ugly? This was not fun at all. I'm not looking forward to doing this again. Also, my armpits are so sweaty now.
Did you put on deodorant?
Yeah, I think mom and dad are mad at me because I should be brave, but I can't. I can't even open this.
Yeah, you can. It's kind of hard at first because it's like sealed, you know.
It was so bad because I felt the liquid go in. I can feel it in my mind's eye pretty much still. I feel like my arm is on fire.
It's gonna be a little bit uncomfortable.
But like, I don't think that's normal.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the cells are dying.
There is no normal. Everybody has a different reaction. Down here somewhere. Hi. You're the only unvaccinated one. You need a shot right here.
And now I'm going to give an update on how the side effects went. So clearly I did not have an allergic reaction, which is great. Good for me. I also don't have an allergic reaction to peanuts. I had some peanut butter recently, and so I'm still good on that front as well. When I first got the vaccine, there was a burning sensation in my arm, which went away after I had a beer. And I was feeling so good about myself. It was like 2 or 3 hours post-vaccine and I still wasn't having any symptoms. And I was like, hey, maybe I just won't have any symptoms. And then I did. Suddenly, I began to feel very, what's the word for it? Kind of like I was being weighed down by a weighted blanket all over my body. So I kind of had to lay down because I was like, oh, I'm very tired and very heavy. As the night wore on, I started to have kind of a muscle ache situation going on. It wasn't super pleasant. Anyway, so that night I fell asleep. It was not super restful. I had a bit of a fever dream and I woke up at like 5 a.m. extremely thirsty, but I couldn't really get out of bed. And I also had crying jags throughout the entire time after my vaccine. I'm not sure if it's normal to have emotional effects, but I certainly did for whatever reason. Basically couldn't do anything, couldn't focus on anything. The second day I had chills, I had body aches that radiated over my entire body. It started localized in this area and then it went down my arm and like up here and like into this area. Everyone told me that it wouldn't be that bad, but then it ended up being worse than I ever could have expected.
But it was so worth it. I would do it every day if I could.
The worst thing for me was that I didn't actually plan to be so unproductive. I had planned to do stuff on the day after my vaccine. I planned to edit this video, which it's been weeks now. It's been weeks. I did not take the side effects seriously. I was like, if I even see the end of today, which I probably won't because I will have the side effect of sudden death. If I see the end of today, it'll be no big deal. I probably won't even have side effects, but I had terrible, terrible side effects. And I really should have planned for that so then I could be more, I don't know, like forgiving of myself. I have my second vaccine coming up in a few weeks. Well, no, actually a week. I'm not looking forward to it. Personally,
I really like shots.
but I am excited to be able to go places and do things. I won't have to have the thing in my mind that's like, ah, yeah, COVID, it's lurking. I'm going to have to keep thinking about how the shot is going to be.
Good.
I hate
Love.
shots.